Let's get started. You ready, Jamie?
I'm ready.
The first question. So the indie world has taken over the book community explosively. We want to know there's so many people that are writing books now, like we hear from our readers, as well as a lot of bloggers are writing. If you were to give one piece of advice to an aspiring romance writer, what would it be?
Well, stop being aspiring and finish your book. You're not going to be an author until you finish your book. Once you finish your first draft, then of course you're going to perfect your craft, and you're going to start building an audience. But you can stop being an aspiring author and actually be an author once you finish your book. So that would be my first advice.
So just write.
Yes, just write.
So the second question is, what is there a book character that you relate to most, and why? It doesn't have to be one of your books.
Well, definitely it would be Scarlett in Red Hill, because she is an X-ray tech, which that's what I used to be before I started writing, and she has 2 daughters, which I have, and I based a lot of her decisions on things that I would do if I was in her situation, so it would definitely be Scarlett.
So the other question is, along with the indie authors having such a big presence in the book community, there's also been a huge growth in bloggers. And we are still trying to figure out the best way we can support authors and in the end really be able to promote their books and their writing to the readers. So if you were to describe the perfect blogger and author relationship, what would it be?
Oh wow, that's a tough one. I haven't been asked that one before. You're not supposed to ask me questions I'm not prepared for. I would say, well, as an indie relationship, it's a give and take, a balanced give and take. I have authors a lot of times that write me and say, I'm getting ready to start a blog, would you please donate? I don't really think that's appropriate. I worked really hard to get where I am, and I had to build a fan base before I could just walk up to any blogger and ask them to do a review for me. So I think it's mutual respect and taking into consideration where you're at and what level you're at and what you're asking for, both authors and bloggers. I'm not just talking about just bloggers asking for a giveaway or things like that, because authors, we have to ask you to review our books too, so everybody's asking. But I think it's a mutual respect and a mutual give and take, and realizing that we cannot give every blogger a free book that has that's celebrating a 10-like giveaway.
Yeah.
So just work to build up, just like an author does, and authors need to work to build up just like a blogger does, and just have that mutual balance of a give and take.
Because I think a lot of bloggers don't realize that authors actually have to purchase their books themselves.
We do. We pay for everyone, and shipping, and the packaging. And we appreciate your time, of course, but we do. We pay for that. And Jen Sterling's trying to make me laugh, and I'm not going to do it.
She's being filmed. Pause for a selfie.
So can you both say hi to the rock stars of romance?
Hi, rock stars of romance. Jamie and Jen Sterling love you.
We do. We love rock stars of romance.
Those are all the questions we had. Thank you so much, Jamie.
You're welcome.